Howdy, tubers and fooders. How's it going? I am starting a new series called Memory Lane. This will be the first one. I hope you enjoy it. Boots on the Ground Barb gave me the suggestion, and I thought it was a great idea. Thanks. I think the first one I want to start with was in honor of my my dog, Roopie Doodles, Radar. So, I used to race mountain bikes and cross country. All of my racing was cross country, running, all of it. And after a race, I wanted to go, bike the trail. And it was a 24-mile trail. And, the last couple miles was really technical. And so I brought my nephew and my dog Radar because he went everywhere with me. And as we were going down, cruising along, and I don't know, we were about 16, 18 miles into the ride, and I just noticed my dog was being a little running weird. And so I stopped and, was checking his paws, and he had somehow cut his paws really bad, and they were bleeding. And, I freaked out. So it was like, okay, stop. This is where we stop, turn around. So we were going back, and it was getting to the point where he was limping really bad. And now, about that point, we were, about 14 miles back. And so, I don't know, he weighed about 80 pounds. He was a big pig. Healthy, but a big pig. Either way, he was a bull terrier pit bull mix. And so he was pretty stocky. Anyhow, so I couldn't bear it, so I told my nephew, here, walk my bikes, I am carrying him back. And so I picked him up and was carrying my dog back. Now, keep in mind, I was extremely fit at that point in my life. Anyhow, so we got about, probably about 12 miles in, and people were like, noticing that I'm carrying my dog, because they would go out and then come back, and I'm still trotting with my dog, and I, told them what happened, and we'd stop, along the way, and at one point we stopped, and there was a porcupine right there at the little creek, and Radar was getting some fresh water, and he didn't even care about the porcupine. Now, my dog got his business into every animal, so he thought every animal was friendly, so he got me into more trouble than I could imagine because of that. And so he wasn't a vicious dog at all. He was a sweetheart. And so that's when I knew he was hurting really, really bad, because at first I'm like, oh gosh, now I'm going to be pulling quills out of my dog. And no, he didn't even care, and the porcupine went on its way, and it was a big, huge porcupine. So, picked him back up, and we're going along, and one of the people that had stopped and, was asking if they could help, or if there was anything they could do, went all the way back in and got a ranger. And so here comes a ranger truck pulling up, and I don't know, I think we were about 8 miles in at this point. And he, apologized for not getting to me sooner, and he was shocked I carried my dog all that distance. But I wasn't about. I felt bad enough. So, anyhow, so we got Radar loaded up and got us loaded up in the bikes and the vehicle, and he drove us back, and I got Radar back to the vet and got him attended to immediately, and all was well. He was a tough dog, but yeah, that was one of my many, many, many adventures out in the wilds of Alaska. All right, there's probably many, many more to come while I'm sitting here thinking. And I almost called her Roopie Doo. Lou is going from shade to sun to shade to sun, and I don't know how much longer I'm going to be out here. My back is hurting pretty dang bad, so we'll see. All right. Hope you enjoyed that walk down memory lane. Talk to you later, tubers and footers.